Gentlemen, welcome back to Catalyst 2026, live from Philadelphia, here with the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe semifinals. I'm Mac.
Joined here by airhawkey. Mac, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you feeling?
It's been really good. We had a really great day so far. We've seen some really intense just qualifier rounds. We had a three-way tiebreaker happen in the first set of the day, and it's just been uphill from there.
Yeah, the energy, it's palpable here. And it's only going to get better as we continue through the day. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and then the Mario Kart World 2v2 later.
And the competition's only going to get harder from here. You know, now we're here with all the people who got top 6 in their first rooms. And especially those early rounds, you know, you may have got a gimme or two. Someone might have been missing. Maybe you have 10 players instead of 12. It's not happening anymore. Everybody here earned their spot. And it's only going to be harder here, especially then. Get top 6 again, you make finals. That's all that matters now. It's just being top 6.
We got some players who are locked in, ready to go. The stage is set for one of the biggest Mario Kart tournaments in the United States.
Right, yeah, no. Very big numbers here. Yeah, looking at some of our players, some immediate names to jump out to me. That number 2 seed Kasper, winner of Southbound 8 Deluxe just 1 month ago. Other notable players, Blaze, a former D1 player with high definition, a technical with 4 world records. Bo was a D4 player with Speedstars. Bubbles is second in the world on DK Mountain, and was just won a 3-way tiebreak on it earlier today. That was the one we were talking about. A lot of land mainstays here. We've even got some newcomers here as well. I believe this is Bain's second land ever. And at Southbound, he did get around 1, but already having a much better performance than he did there. A bit of a revenge tour happening.
Yeah, we got a stacked room here. A lot of big names, a lot of excitement. Everyone's ready to go on stage. Just waiting for the countdown here.
Yeah, I didn't believe it until I saw it for myself. JoshMK has been playing LAN on a Switch Lite today.
Oh, wow.
Which has just been first time I've seen it.
And making it to the semifinals.
It clearly works. I think he came third in his pool as well.
I don't know anyone who's playing the game at this level with the Switch Lite. All power.
Yeah, speaking of, he's the leader of a current 8 Deluxe 6v team as well, I believe. The leader of Power of Friendship, competing in Phoenix Cup. I think they've had very good results in the past.
Well, the Power of Friendship's not going to help you today in the FFA, I'll tell you that. Maybe in the 2v2. In the 2v2.
That comes later.
Power of Friendship might help you out a little more, but right here in this FFA, it's all you all the time.
You know, all these names, I think I've met all these people at least once by now. One I haven't, MMF 10278. As far as I'm aware, newcomer to, at the very least, major tournaments, and has already made it in the semis, and having a pretty good performance so far as well. Like, and putting up a strong showing for their first thing. I'm curious to see how far they can take it.
Yeah, we got a good mix of experience in this room, between like what you just said with MMF and with Kasper, who's now been playing for upwards of 10 years, Bubbles, who's been playing Mario Kart Wii since towards the beginning. We got a great mix, and that's really what's great about these events, is that it just brings the community together in ways that it otherwise can't.
Yeah, I mean, already seeing the people who came to here and in Southbound just 1 month ago, I've seen already so many different results from then and now. I think that's what keeps this great. That's what keeps it fresh, is that every competition's not always going to be the same. That's why this stuff is so fun to watch. It's always fun to see an upset, always fun to have people to root for and watch them win. And we're going to see more of that very soon with semis at Catalyst 2026.
Yeah, we got a great turnout here, upwards of 80 people, I think.
I think total registration is somewhere at 90, yeah.
90, yeah. So, it's been a lot of fun meeting new people, hanging out, and watching some good Mario Kart.
I always love to watch it. Yeah, we're getting the rules set as well.
The semifinals round is going to be 12 races as opposed to the pool play, which I believe was 6.
Yes, double the races, your standard Mogi format. A bad race, you've got more time to recover from. You know, in pools, one bad race kind of does you in. You got to be sort of perfect from there, but you've got room for them. You can absolutely recover very easily.
Yeah, those six race rooms could just be brutal. If you get even 2 bad races, it can really define your whole tournament life, especially in the single elimination format.
Yeah, no, those 6 race lobbies, that's a sprint. And I talk about the 12 race format being a sprint, and we get the shortest track in the game to start.
I mean, one of the the biggest quotes of the track in the game getting started here. Semifinals. Here's our calls. Let's get it started. Baby Park. Where better to start?
I think beyond the fact that, to some degree, yeah, Baby Park is a bit of an RNG check, I think the most important thing this race does this is what's gonna set your tone, like your pace mentally, for the next hour.
Yeah.
You can't let the fact you're playing Baby Park in semis of race 1, like you can't let this get to you. Yes, nobody's had a bad race yet because we just started. Yes, it's Baby Park in the first place, but you just gotta get over that.
Yeah. We see a little mix of strategies at the start. A few people going backwards, people going forwards. Batboo on his screen now in fourth place. Bubbles in second, itemless. And it's hard to tell on the mini-map who's who's what.
I really like the position Bubbles is in right now. I think the best place you can be on here is where no one else is.
Yeah.
And like you look at Bubbles, nobody's in front of him.
We see the
MMF is
isolation.
behind him, but what did it have? A coin? You just want to be where you can't get hit, and that's exactly where Bubbles is. That's where this green Yoshi that I believe is probably technical is as well. Just being in isolation, Luxitone got shot.
Luxitone with shock.
Not a lot of dodges in play.
Almost a full lap behind now. We see Bubbles finishing up
block
here
right
first.
after the shock though. That's still good for her. Nobody else is gonna be able to catch up, but it was so close to the end. I'm not sure if she could do anything with it.
Finishing in third place. Bubbles taking first place. Race 1. And top 4 for Yoshi. Yoshi, big character. Back after that latest update a few years ago.
Yeah, no, you saw like Bubbles and Blaze, or Bubbles and Technical there, just both were kind of on their own, just kind of time trialing, and it works. They got 1 and 3 there.
Yeah. Especially in an event like this where you might think you need to change your play style or, might be a little more pressure. Kind of running is almost the safest play. You see, it might get in people's heads to change something up, but just trusting yourself, picking your tracks. You see it there on Baby Park.
Yeah, I think especially on Baby Park, there's so little time and so little space to make up ground, but also there's so little time for people to catch up if you get hit.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I paid a little more attention to try to see what happened when people got blued, but they didn't come last.
Koopa Cape, race 2.
Yeah, much longer track now. Probably going to be double the length of Baby Park.
Yeah.
I mean, this track, it's all about the shrooms here.
All about the shrooms.
A triple shroom hold that goes well can just win you the race. It's probably happened to all these players at least once before. They're all thinking it too. Who's going to be the lucky winner?
Well, we see a few players like Kasper, Luxitone dropping back to 11 and 12 here.
There's a triple stream for Kasper. Luxitone's got to get them as well. You guaranteed at least 1 set of triple streams of them. Who's going to stream up here? That Nana is evil on the boost panel there.
It really made this track look a lot better in this game than in Wii, I'll tell you that.
I like the lightning. I miss the lightning. This part you can drive on. That part is.
Yeah.
It's already here. It's been not even a lap. It's already here. What are we doing? You just chain in the set. No one's gonna dodge. No one expects it that early in the race. And everyone's gonna save their stuff for cut. And all of a sudden now you're Kasper. You got Star Golden in 12th. And this pack is so tight right now. It's going to be Blaze and JoshMK who benefit from this the most when everybody's getting shocked in a bad position. They're up in front. Again, they can just kind of time trial with each other. They just got to be top 6.
Yeah, let's see if they're able to hold this top 2 lead.
Looks like a Shroom in 3rd from probably Technical. Yeah, that's second and 3rd with a Shroom as well. He's probably in the position to win right now if nothing really changes. And there's Blue, that's the first part of it. Yeah, Josh is stopping. They're all in
blowing down.
They're
This should tighten the pack.
Technical
Still a somewhat tight pack. Should tighten it a little bit more.
Josh is still getting clipped there. I think Technical is going to get to use that string to catch up, but you don't have it for cut anymore. I think it's Kasper now who's probably going to get but not
brutal.
immediately.
That would have put him into first place.
Oh, easily.
See if he can make a play now with this.
Rain can. Oh, this Rain can do so good.
And it's just brutal in this game.
This is a first for Zeke. I don't know how it's not. That's how.
That's how.
That's it deluxe.
It's gonna be
that's a trail.
neck and neck ending. Let's see if Bubbles can hold on. And he will for first place again.
Another first on 30 after 2 now. Perfect start. It's times like this. What a silly game Deluxe can be sometimes. Very close right now for the middle. You see, I think 4th through 8th were just 3 points apart.
Bubbles, who got to this round by winning the 3-way tiebreaker, is now in a commanding
Running
lead
away
after
with
2
it.
races.
He's nearly outscored himself in 6 races in pools already. But shit.
That just goes to show you, this game can change on a dime.
Yeah, and especially because I think in the position he came from, you kind of want a longer break. You know, like you have some time to kind of breathe, reset, put the fact you needed a tiebreaker behind you a little bit because it's a new round.
Yep. And being in that tiebreaker situation, I think it was 1 race, right? It was 1 race tiebreaker, and that really kind of gets you in a mental state of a high pressure spot. And bringing that now to another elimination round.
Yeah, and Bubbles is no stranger to tiebreakers at Catalyst. 2 years in a row now, last year with Angle, this year with 2 people, and it truly, it was not close. He ran away with it. There is 1 person in the world who is faster than him on that track, and they're not here, so.
Going into race 3, we'll see if Bubbles can keep up this pace.
I think Chronicle Cove, now that we have World, is such an interesting track to me, because it, spiritually, I think so many of the bones of how World came together come here with all the just stuff you can do with drifting here. There's so many just huge swaths of land you can do stuff with. Like stuff like that huge drifting strat, I feel like probably would have been unthinkable to base game at Deluxe, even if you see everybody go for it, it's nothing.
So Luxitone here trying to red off MMF will succeed.
Yeah, it usually takes until around lap 2 for the pack to kind of settle here. Everybody's just trying to get good items now while they can. Pack's gonna slowly start breaking off. I think the bomb shroom's pretty good, especially up here.
A lot of use it on yourself.
Get a couple people with it. Get yourself with it. You're in the back, you're gonna get a dodge. Yeah, it's kind of the usual suspects up here right now. It's Bubbles back up again in first. Blaze, Kasper, and Technical all right behind. With Blaze and Technical right behind. Kasper nasty back to the face there.
The Technical trying to break away with top 2 in 3rd here with the green.
Yeah, there's not much reason for any of them to really do much with their items right now. In Technical, yeah, you want to back your stuff, just get some better items, but broadly, especially this early on, you can't really try to like target the people that like are good you don't want to make it. You kind of just got to play for as many points you can.
We'll see her entering lap 3, getting blued.
He's going to be able to keep his defense. That does matter a lot, because the 2 reds Blaze would have needed to get Bubbles out are going to be gone here.
And he's going to concede first to Blaze. Blaze with a red in 1. Getting ghosted right away.
Ghosted. It still looks like might be the coin lead for Blaze as well. I'm not sure, but it's Bain now coming up with a Prana plane up in the first. Blaze got the slow trick there. I think this might just be. He's technically might have a ghost too. It's just these 4 people. There's going to be 6 points between them in the end if these are our top 4 in this race. Technical breaking Bain's defense, leaving them both vulnerable at the end.
And during the last turn here, see if Technical can pull away and will, taking the first place away.
Sniping the first from Bain. That's a really huge race for Bain as well to get 2nd there. But again, we're seeing all the same people come up in the top. Bubbles back in 3rd, Blaze in 4th. These 3 are also far away, but yeah, just that 2nd for Bain already shoots him all the way up to a tie for 7th. Very close to that top 6, the crucial 6 to get in there. They're so close.
And we'll take a look at the scores when this ends. We're going to see if those 3 points matter for Technical. I bet you they will, because the point difference between 1st and 2nd is bigger than any other in this game, and any Mario Kart game of recent memory. And making plays like that really, really make a difference in the long run.
Yeah, that jump from 1st to 2nd, you look at it in the mid-pack, that's like 8th to 5th.
Yeah. That's first place is incredibly important, which is why Bubbles got a huge break just off these first 2 races. Already up 10 points after Cooper Cape, still holding his lead, 40 points after 3.
Yeah, the map of the game really incentivizes you to play aggressive when you're in 2nd towards 1st. You pull it off, you gain 3 points, you miss it, you lose less than you would gain. And especially with double reds being such a common pull and double defense being so hard to come by, you're just so encouraged to get rid of 1st. It's just all about timing, because the blue is pretty much the only thing that makes you 2nd not kill 1st immediately and make the game just be about trade. Yeah, Donovan's 3, I'm always interested to see how races on this track go.
We've been seeing a lot of really good battles up in the front of Cooper Cape, and then just that last race on Cove. See how that dynamic changes on a track like Donut Plains.
Yeah, Shock kind of hasn't done much yet in this set. We didn't see a Shock on Cove. Baby Park came so late, it didn't really affect the race much. And then on Cooper Cape, it was honestly the opposite. It came so early, it got Kasper a higher spot. But other than that, it didn't do very much. And the thing he got to dodge with, that golden got ghosted so soon after.
We see top 2 breaking off. Bubbles there in first. That's been a strategy the whole time, getting into first as soon as possible, even on a track like this.
Yeah, I think this minimap can really be deceptive as to how far away Bubbles actually is right now, because these laps are so short. It's the shortest proper 3-lap track in the game. Like, you look at this gap between, like, first and second on the minimap, and you look at the screen, they can see each other very easily. It's Kasper with the blue now, gonna throw it out, gonna try to fall back on a Nike here, I think, to get a power item. I like this play.
That'll tighten the pack up. Let's see if a shot comes here second set. Bubbles should hold his lead here after the blue.
Getting quad shrooms in second for MMF. Yeah, that off-road is such
Gotta
a
be careful there on
sharp
that
angle.
turn. Blaze dodging
dodging
on the
in
last
second.
turn. That'll get him first place.
That's an easy first for Blaze with that. Bubbles getting second there. Shock just kind of kills everybody. You lose one spot. Incredible first GP for Bubbles. 5 points off of perfect. 55 points. 52 points.
A very impressive showing from Bubbles so far. See Bubbles, Blaze,
Bain's up to tie
technical.
fourth now. I think it's Bain and Batboo now that are starting to invade that top 4 from earlier.
And our winner from last round, Kasperina's barely hanging on so far in 6th place overall. Let's see if she can change the dynamic
Yeah, and right now,
going into GP2.
that core 4 that we've seen in the front a lot, those 4 being fine, Bain joining and Batboo joining, for those 4 is fine. If anyone else shows up, now you've got trouble. Because then you've got 7 fighting for those 6. Right now it's just 6 jockeying for placement. In semis, it just doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Top 6 move on.
Yeah, first is just as good as 6th, so there's no hosting advantage, there's no point advantage next round. Gotta get into that top 6.
Very good time to be Bo right now, too. Because Bo's another one of those people kind of looking in from not far away. This is one of Bo's best tracks. I believe at least US tops on this track at some point in time. This is absolutely huge for Bo. This is exactly what he wants right now.
Bo starting from 8th, see if he can get up there fast and just run away.
He's already at max points. And I think he's the one of only a few people to already be at max, since Bain and Batboo also have max coins. There are a couple people at 7 and 8, but especially if you're on Mr. Scooty, you've got just much worse anti-grav speed, and that's honestly what's going to hurt you more on this pure anti-grav.
All anti-grav. Unavoidable, inescapable.
You already see, yeah, Bo's starting to come. But that's Rocky, actually. He's kind of sneakily been up there this whole time. I think he's just been having consistently not bad races.
Top 2 hitting each other out, and Kasper will take the lead going into lap 2 with Bubbles.
Who else but Bubbles behind him? Who else could it be in this room so far?
Bubbles playing a very clean round so far, always up in top 2, top 3 spots.
Especially with these triple reds, when all you have is greens, when all you have is a coin. Your only option is either whittle away with reds, which seems to have already started actually, or pass him. That's an option now. Or just kind of wait for blue. There's not much else you can do here, especially Rocky's in 3rd. With what this gap is, there's really no reason for Rocky to try to make a play. Kasper's just going to let him have one. Yeah, you want to keep these greens. When Bubbles has to use that tree to dodge blue, it's probably not going to be a spot that gains all the time. I think Kasper failed Nisk.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Down into 5th place.
It's Bo up here in 3rd now, I think, with triple shrooms as well.
So that last shroom ghosted. A blue is going to be hitting Bubbles again.
Yeah, blues are coming out. I don't think it's Bubbles' shroom getting ghosted though by it. But it's going on
On the blue. Not sure what the play was with that. Maybe TSing first on the cut.
I think so, yeah, but I think this
Bubbles
package is
through.
too far away. You really can't do a lot with it, unfortunately. This might mess up Bubbles' alignment for Nisk. He still gets it.
Nice
He's
play
in.
by
He's
Bubbles.
in. Something Bo just did was cool. There was a clip getting saved. We're not going to see it, but we are going to see Bo finish in 3rd.
And Bubbles going to pad that lead going into race 6.
And yeah,
Another strong
yeah.
round.
No, if you're not Bo and you can't get first here, it's fine if Bubbles does. Like, look at the points.
Yeah.
Bo's only 1 point off of top 6 now. And JoshMK is only 1 point behind Bo as well. It's so close in the mid-pack right now.
Yeah,
It got even closer after that last race.
yeah, this buffer for Bubbles is really going to make him not a target at all for the mid-pack players. They're going to be looking, in tournaments like this where all you need is top 6, you don't need first, you don't need second, they're going to be looking who's near me, who's close to me in points. And
He's
they're
like
going
double
to attack,
seven still right
attack.
now.
If they see Bubbles in first, like we see that spot there with Luxitone holding blue, if we later on, if we see a spot like that where Bubbles is a huge break, we might see that person hold blue and then bluing second, getting that, and just letting Bubbles get first. when you have a lead like that and you already have it confirmed, you're going to be looking at other players to hit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, yeah, Bubbles on, I think, 63, 64 points or something ridiculous at this point for just 5 or 6 races. At a certain point, you kind of just hand it to the guy. Especially, you know, yeah, 67 points, over double what 6th or 7th have. Like, he's just fine.
Yep.
And no one's going to do any motions with their hands because of those numbers together.
Did not happen. Cameras were off.
Not even once.
Waluigi Stadium for race 6.
I really love how different every track we're getting in this pool is. Everything's being able to showcase a different part of this game. Like, Cove got to show off all the crazy stuff you can do with drifting. Mute City, jeez.
As someone who hasn't watched a ton of 8 Deluxe, watching Cove get played, it is fun. I love seeing the floating. I just love the variety of strategy and driving in this game.
Yeah, Integrated Bumps being what they are, it's easy to forget about them because they're not that different, but they do change the game a little bit, and you're getting a pure 50 track to see that as well. And yeah, Waluigi Stadium is really just all about laps. And mini turbo tricks show up here at the beginning as well. All the little things you can do with drifting, all the ways you can use your hops and your drift to get like the perfect line. There's so many little things when you,
Very technical track as well in Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
It's really probably one of the best in the franchise in terms of the talent you need to drive it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, it's Bo and JoshMK up here. I think that was Rocky as well in fourth for a minute. All people who are very close to the buffer right now. And then, of course, up here with them is Bubbles. It's been a story of just about every race so far. And yeah, so whenever I think of these people on the edge, I think the game we're really playing is like looking at like Bubbles and people in second and third and just kind of saying, you know, they can be up there with you. They have no reason to try to hit you. And you have absolutely no reason to hit them, unless it's at the very end of the because just guaranteeing points over your competition, I would say, is better than getting a risky set.
See Kasper here in 5th. I've noticed Kasper doing a lot of bagging at first set this event. Went backwards on baby, which makes sense.
Blaze. He went wide for it too, but not quite wide enough. You lose so many of your reds. It's clip already.
That'll be clipped.
You lose so many of your reds. You're just stuck in the off-road. You've burned your shroom. Double reds in first now for Bubbles. I don't know how he pulled that off.
Great protection.
And JoshMK sandwich between 2 reds, and Kasper's going to chain one in the set. Look, Josh with it too. Wait. And it's just Josh in such a rough spot to hit Josh too.
Right in front of the ram.
Just in the middle of nothing. And it's another first for Bubbles. In half the amount of races in here, Bubbles has gotten the median score of emoji now.
82 points. I mean, putting on a clinic here. Second place with 56. And we see a tie for 39 in 5th and 6th. So anyone's game here still to advance to the finals.
This is one of the most demonic performances I've seen by anybody, especially this deep into a bracket that I can think of at least.
Very impressive. So
absolutely putting on the show right now.
Especially, like we said earlier, made it here by winning a tiebreaker. So hardly even made it to this round and is now putting up big points.
Yeah, at this point, if you're him, you're pretty much just in finals. You can kind of start playing to get rid of your competition.
Yeah, like if there's someone you think is going to give you a problem next round, or someone who rubbed you the wrong way, didn't shake your hand when you walked in.
He's getting a lot worse, yeah. The lowest he can score is 88, and that's from 6 straight last places. That's not happening.
Yeah.
Like, he's in. You can tank a little bit to hit other people out if it's gonna do you good, and I think it will. Because I think given the people in this lobby, if you could nudge one of them out for somebody that you feel like you can beat, and you feel like you've been beating more, I think that's absolutely the right play for Motos.
Well, halfway through Athens Dash now. Like we said, 6th place on 38 points, I believe, 39 points.
Something like that. It's very close between like 5 away right
after
now.
First place, it is anyone's game.
We can see it happens a lot today. We saw it on stage earlier today. Technical in first with 2 shrooms. Very good position during this track. Use one of them here. You're going to use one of them in a couple seconds as well. You may be able to look for blue, but I really think the stream salts are so early. You kind of just take this great pull to start and just get the biggest breakaway you can. There's boost panels in this track later. There's a glider. If you can get to that glider when shock happens, you're just set.
Yep.
Luxitone's going to off the back foot onto the second here. Probably hoping for a shroom and getting one. Yeah, this one is going to hold the motion. I think for blue protection, I like this play a lot by him.
Especially in a pack like this, Luxitone, even if they get a red shell, might not throw it up at him. just to keep it for protection.
Yeah, I think also with your hero as well. If you just hold on, like if you just hold on to a second, that does so much for you. So it's Bow in first. Blue's happened and Bow's got double shroom plants and one. Oh my god.
With this clutch should be able to get a bit of a break.
Losing the shroom, but you've still got a plant. You're gonna gain a lot of speed from that. Just off to rip it now. Get a bit of a Genspell glider.
Oh!
Getting Laggitude from it though.
Careful now. Still get a couple more boosts out of the plant.
Turning, I mean, it turns from a great position to an okay one, and he's still fine. There's a lot of space in first. There's also, I don't mean to Casper's curse it, but this is the first time we've not seen Bubbles up in like second or third all day.
We see that orange Yoshi back in 10th place.
It's JoshMK and Rocky getting second and third. A lot of people, pretty much everyone just needed a big race goblin.
Yeah, this is going to shake up the results a lot. Yep, we see Kasper there in second, who was also barely hanging on.
Bubbles still getting, I believe, 8th there. Still a pretty solid race for him. Over 20 points over second still. Yeah, we got a picture of
We got a picture of the results. We see in 9th place, Zekiecat with 45, Bain in 8th and 46, Bo with 47 and 7th, and then in 6th place, which is what you got to get, is 48. And the people ahead of him at 49 and 51. So this is airtight.
4th through 9th right now are separated by 6 points. 3rd's not much further off. Technical's only 8 points out of Kasper on 59.
Yep.
It's a 12-point buffer, but after 7 races, 12 points. I would not feel comfortable at 12.
With five races left, we still have 10 players who have a chance to get into the next round.
And yeah, honestly, on the other end, Batboo's very close as well. Luxitone, I think, is starting to be a little bit knocked out of it. I think she's just kind of just doesn't go your way sometimes, unfortunately. I think that is kind of what's happened to her. I think we saw that on Baby Park being a whole lot behind, and sometimes it just kind of happens.
But, we saw them also running a few races, it's sometimes a combination of that.
Yeah, she was up there in 2 happens. And you made semis at all, that's better than half the people here.
Exactly. It's an evil world playing 6 races and getting booted.
Yeah, going to Mushroom Gorge too. There's a lot riding on the line, and it's all going to come down to one of the tracks of all time.
As someone who played Inward Bike when I played this game, this one did not work for me.
This track is something. I do think that if you can get a shroom up here, I do think there is kind of something to just running it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can take a gap cut or two, yes, shock will probably be bad. But I mean, the big things at the finest track, yes, it's gap cut, but I would argue more importantly is the second item set here that comes over for these boost panels. There's cannon gliders are a big deal when item sets come over before them because you move really fast. This is actually, I think this is good for Bain. Because the reason of, cannon gliders are good because you move really fast, and because of these distance-based items, first place is really far away, and you get really good pulls. The same thing kind of happens when you have like 4 boost panels in a row like this track has. It's not to the same degree, but the breaks here just get pretty big, and you can just have stuff like this happen where you're Bain and you have like triple shrooms now. I guess I can see not going through gap. I would have at least tried it if I were him. The falling and using a shroom on recovery is still better than going down sometimes. And there's only 1 lap left, so you're not going to need a full shroom. You're not going to need a full shroom for the match. It's double red zone. You have to burn your shroom 2 in second. That's so rough for her.
And like we were saying before the race, she
and the back from Bubbles too.
Just ruthless from first to last. From the player in first, the player is last, and through the items as well. Not going to be
all the way down to 8th, and it's only going to go lower with no way to take gap cut.
Batboo, who was a little bit off the 6th place cutoff, getting 5th place, see if that gains him any ground. It'll get him a little bit.
That's going to help for sure. Some of the people closer are down. He's only a couple points off of Zekiecat now. Still 12 points down on Rocky, but that competition all near him is getting a lot closer.
Now a 5-point difference between 6th and 7th. The gap's getting a little bigger. Not a huge gap. We have 3 races left. Not a huge gap, but becoming a gap nonetheless.
It's become in play for more people, but less in play for the people in the middle, which, depending on who you are, that's great. It's good for 4th, it's good for 9th. 5 through 8, probably
5 through 8 is still up for grabs.
It's only a couple points between each player, but those 2 or 3 do add up when you go over a couple. Like you see Batboo, I think it's 10, only a couple off Zeke, only a couple off 8 as well, which is okay in in isolation, but then when those 2-3 just keep adding up and up, and all of a sudden, yeah, it's like I need to gain 12 on 6 and have none of 7, 8, 9 pass me. That's a little harder, especially with just 4 races to go.
Yeah, with this with this point spread right now, all the pressure's on Rocky in 6th place.
Yeah.
That's the target on the back right now.
And if you're Rocky, you've gotten probably one of your biggest fears out of the way. I know Rocky's an inside drift player. Just had to go to Mushroom Gorge. One of them tough structure inside because that track is defined by super bounces, which you just cannot do.
It's just tough.
It is impossible.
Yeah.
Now, TikTok Block is basically just a pure run. There's very little catch-up opportunity. The streamless shortcuts are very pace-dependent and are easier the faster you're going. TikTok it's pure lines. You got to be fast, and there's not much else you can do about it.
And with that, we see all our classic names in the front. We see Bubbles up there. We see Blaze up there.
I see 2 greens and an orange. I'm assuming Bubbles Blaze technical.
Yeah. Already looks to be big.
It's Bubbles down in 7th there. Something happened. I mean, Bubbles is somewhere back there, but he's on over 100 points after 9 races at this point.
A lot of that.
It's style points right now.
Luxitone here in 3rd place, playing a bit of spoilers.
Oh, it absolutely is. I think if you pretty much everybody is happy to see Luxitone behind them at this point, because it's a buffer between you and your competition. That being said, you saw a really nice dodge by Bain there.
Nice play.
Just evading it. Yeah, because that cut there is much, much harder the longer it takes you to get there. You see for these top 2 that are just running away, they're going to be fine. That being said, I haven't seen Kasper in a while. Babe. Dude.
Threading the needle.
He's dodging it. It's impressive. It's impressive, but we don't got to be doing all this.
We see the 2 green Yoshis still with that big lead in top 2. Luxitone in 3rd. Another big potential shake-up race with a lot of people who have their confirmed spots kind of in the front.
Yeah, Bain running in 4th is probably the one benefiting the most from this. Yeah, he's going to be 1st for Blaze. That blue got him basically on the line. It's a 3rd for Luxitone. That actually might have been a 4th for Rocky. It was a 4th for Rocky.
Yeah, big race for Rocky.
That's exactly what he needs.
Especially when one of the players ahead of you was Luxitone, who's so far back.
All of a sudden, it's Kasper and JoshMK now are joining them on the bubble as well. It's a tie for 4th between Rocky and Kasper. JoshMK in 6th. Still very close between these players. I mean, just going off the numbers of it, they're all around the 60s. After 10 races, that's only a little below average. And obviously, average is getting skewed by Bubbles being on like 100 something after 9, but still.
Yeah, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, it is close. And there are only 6 spots, and this is the semifinals round. Finals coming up shortly after this. The other room just ended. We'll get some results for you on that momentarily. But this room is very exciting, down to the wire. And only a few people have their really confirmed spots going into Waluigi Pinball.
Bubbles and Blaze are in for sure. Blaze has actually been catching up to Bubbles, only 10 points behind. It's been definitely the 82 first half compared to 20 second half. I think 22 second half. Definitely a little bit slower of a pace, but with 82, you're fine.
Yeah. Should be good for top 6 then.
I'm not gonna vote for Bubbles to say. You can still lose 10 points on Blaze, but he's earned it at this point.
They're playing a great game here. I think the strategy of front running really shines in the land setting like this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, items are a little bit more reliable as well. Right? You're relying on just wires over wireless connection as well. Generally, and everyone's right next to each other. Item placements are a little bit more reliable.
Yeah, but with that reliability comes the unfamiliarity with how it works, because you might be used to your lag or a little lag.
Right.
I remember playing an Exalt for Mario Kart Wii a few years ago. If you started in 2nd place, that was starting first. That was just how the land worked. It was strange. So some unpredictable things like that can happen in these land rooms if you're not used to it.
Yeah, it looks like there's a blue Yoshi up there right now. But that I want to say is Batboo up there. Very much he needs this right now. Because yeah, even as Rocky's kind of getting pulled out of contention a little bit, like, starting to thin it. Yeah, I think Rocky and Kasper are both definitely still in it, but everyone's been playing really strong, banking triple shroom start fifth and losing it immediately, getting one of those shrooms off at least, only leaving one ground shroom for somebody else. Such rough shock timing for him. You're getting squished as well, and you're so small.
Was playing a great aggressive first 2 laps, and now is in the back.
It's very. Always love to see someone who knows porn will block you from getting hit by the pinball. Love to see it happen. Very good save by Batboo there, especially. What are you doing with that porn in 8th? It's a. Oof. Batboo probably wants to kill someone on Glider here. Can't because they're going to get killed by less response. It's MMF for the Ghost in 2nd in lap 3.
This is a great seat to be for MMF. Shock
Especially
already
with Blue coming
came.
out. If the time this goes right, they might just get a free shoot for it. You just use it at defense.
It's going to go right
Fair.
past.
Getting a Nana from first. That is first place defense, but that might mean double defense.
Not being aggressive with this red, going to hold this 2nd place.
There's a second shocking play. Very, very big for them. And it's really good.
Star, able to dodge.
Yeah, more people are going to reset. That's Kasper doing a dodge.
Another star. This should be a dodge with chaining another star. There it is.
That's a dodge for Kasper. That's another dodge. Triple streams after. How far can he take it? Sorry,
Bubbles getting red on the line. That'll be a 3rd place for her.
Taking it all the way to 3rd for Kasper at the end there. The Kasper's been playing from backlog, playing cards. Just another 4th for Rocky.
Yeah,
He's
and
really solid races.
Kasper, who scored 67 in that 6 races, now on 75 after 11, but good enough now to be above the bump.
Yeah, that split though has disappeared pretty fast. I think it's just JoshMK and Zekiecat right now. Josh heavily favored at this point. I believe has 11 points over Zeke on 69 and 58 respectively. It is possible for Zeke to bring this back, but it requires first and Josh to come 10th. They can get a tiebreaker with 2nd 12th. Those are the only situations Zeke can make it in. Other than that, those top 5 spots in the finals are pretty much locks. This race is a victory lap.
Yeah. And like I said, we're going to try to find out those Group 1 results as soon as we can. That's going to be a strong one. There are a lot of strong players here.
Yeah, no, we got other creator of Lounge, winner of MomoCon 2024, Cinda in there as well. Feel very confident saying she's made finals. Blaze has overtaken. Blaze overtook Bubbles. I might have cursed it. Okay, they're on 109 and 108 respectively. Still, those two both having. I mean, Blaze having a really great second half. Bubbles having an incredible first 6.
Yeah.
One of the best I can recall ever seen.
And that's like one of those things about the pool play when those 6 race formats. Like Bain would have been on the chopping block and is now has a confirmed spot. So it just really can just switch at the drop of a hat.
What it does to the mental, I think, of going from 82 and 6 to this second half so far, like 26 and 5, has got to be brutal. I think that getting that order swapped would be Bo.
Nice
Incredible
there.
form by Bo. Just getting all the way up in the first. You've got quad defense in first now. Only thing from really several years ago, especially technical this ring, and we focus on getting with JoshMK's greens.
See if Yoshi has a strong enough arm to
Yeah,
get back.
great back spot there. One of the most nasty back spots I can think of. Something went up with that right there.
We see Bo, we see Josh, we see Batboo, and we see a
Blue
blue shell.
off the blue command. Going for Josh as well. It's Batboo up in first now.
Boomerang as protection.
It looks like Zeke's back there right now, but now this is Batboo's race to win.
A huge break off of second. We see Bubbles up here in 3 as well. Bain in 2 with the red.
I think you just hold this red at this point. Or you can't even sit here. If you're getting one set, you just hold it. You need defense. Hold on a second. It's about all you can do at this point. Yes, Rocky in 3rd. Rocky's been having a really good back half. He's just been consistently getting like 4th and 5th every race. And even if you're never getting top 3, if you're never falling out of that upper half, you're just going to get a great result.
Coming around these last 2 turns here, Rocky taking cut and has something to block the red, but technically going down.
Technical for a 3rd at the end there. Rocky getting 2nd after capping off a really great back half.
Really great
guaranteeing a spot in finals.
Yep.
It's a first for Batboo. I don't think it's going to be enough to swing it into finals, unfortunately. But it does let him
barely
overtake
takes
Bain.
Josh.
Only 2 points off JoshMK. Batboo nearly did it. I think that was an 11th from Josh too. I do think Batboo, that was close to what Batboo would need in making it, but still, yeah, so close there in the end. Great performance of Batboo in the end. The clutch 14.
Yep. just barely missing that 6th place, that entry into finals. We'll get those full results for you momentarily, but I think the story here was Bubbles from day.
Yeah.
I mean, Bubbles at 82 points after 6 races, probably the strongest set of races that we've seen all night so far. And
the whole time, Blaze was playing pretty consistently and just kept playing consistent like that. He just held on to getting those, still averaging really good. It's somewhere. We got one more race. Never mind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, never mind. Zekiecat out. We're back.
Where the point spread looked. All right, DK Mountain to cap it off.
And the final race is about Zeke, it's about Batboo, and it's about JoshMK.
Yep.
5 points between
All right.
the three of them.
More excitement then. Anyone's game here between Josh and Batboo. Like what you said, Josh and Batboo, 2-point difference on the bubble. Let's get it started here. Race 12, DK Mountain.
Yeah, I don't think Bubbles is going to have as easy of a time on this track as he did a couple hours ago. You've got a lot more people in track to start. Yes, going to drop down to 12. Right play on this track. Lap 1 cannon set's not going to give you much. It's too early for any good items to come out. Yeah, Batboo getting ready immediately. I think right now Zeke is the highest of these three.
You see Josh there in 5th place.
Being in 7th, Quad Reds is very, very good. That
Just
is
about
what
the
this
best
is.
you can get from
Yeah.
7th place box.
Right, yeah. It's going to be more about what this cannon set will give you later, because I think there's just enough of a gap. Oh, no, there isn't. First is pretty close. This is saved by being bottom 4 for cannon set. He's going to get an item here. I don't know if cannon really triggered yet. Even if it did, it's only triple shrooms. Yeah, I think you're about it. Yeah, holding on to this shroom, get a chain in here.
You see Bubbles sitting
much else
in
you can
12
do.
and gone, I think.
Yeah, Bubbles up there in 4th right now, in a star with triple shrooms right after. Zeke's same deal, but I don't think Shock's something else, so that's probably his dodge gone. Just about everybody's got triple shrooms right now. Kasper unloading a crazy 8, hitting MMF with the bomb from it. It's Batboo now back here in like 11, 12.
Here in 12th time is running out. We see Josh up there in about 5th place.
It's Bo in first. I don't remember where Bo's at, but Bo's got to be close. He's been getting good races, and Bo's had a 1 in there, a 3 somewhere along the way. That alone's 25 points. Yeah, it's Blaze in first right now, looking to secure a first in semis going into finals.
A lot of
Bubbles
defense
right
there
on the
first.
And Bo just kind of caught in the middle, doing everything he can to try to secure a spot.
Let's see how aggressive Blaze wants to play, but shot in play. Yeah, you're right. See what MMF wants to do with it.
We can't see Josh or Zeke.
It'll be a chain at
Batboo
double.
dodged. Batboo dodged, and I think that's a build extension. That absolutely is.
Batboo with a golden and
You
7.
got a golden. Look how close this pack is. There's so many people you can pass. You start golden now.
It's going now.
You've got more shrooms.
Let's see.
You have to go 3 shrooms.
Here, these shrooms are gonna be enough for Batboo.
Are getting bubbled
Bubbles
away.
gone. Kasper got 3rd place
all
for
the way
Batboo.
Where's everyone else? I think that was enough.
That should be enough
JoshMK was
for
close.
Batboo to advance.
They're tied. We have a tie. We have a tie between Batboo and JoshMK.
Batboo down 2 points on Josh going into race 12. And we're gonna see another tiebreaker for the grand finals.
We've got another tiebreaker. Now all of that on the end.
Wow.
The up and down.
The up and down
Falling all the way to 11. Dodging, falling all the way to 11, dodging in Bill, getting Bill extension, losing your golden immediately, getting triple shrooms, passing like 3 bomb people on the bridge to make up 3rd for 1 more race.
This is why we play this game, folks, is it not?
The race
my
13.
goodness.
Race 13,
That's
the clutch
what's going on.
finals.
Now, remind me if I'm wrong. Tiebreaker, 1 race.
1 race, 1v1.
1v1. Winner take all
Right.
between Josh and Batboo.
This is a test of lines.
Yeah.
1v1s are basically just a test of your ability to take lines.
Yeah. Big emphasis on that first set item. Big emphasis on your lines. They're
You don't- you don't pull reds.
Crash.
You do not pull many reds in 1v. Sometimes you get a shroom. By and large, you're not going to get many health points. Coins matter a lot. Because that like 6.6% speed boost, whatever you get from all of them, will do so much for you if you get 10 points first. For that reason, first place boxes end up being pretty good, because you can get double defense eventually, and the coin goes along the way to it. Those are the things you're really looking for.
And we
We'll get it
see,
started in a minute. They're getting
we
ready.
see our players setting up for the 1v1, making sure they're both on setups that have the capture card connected.
JoshMK possibly coming off the Switch Lite for the first time today
That's true, yeah.
for race 13. And we didn't even see what happened to Zekiecat that whole race too.
Yeah.
Due to a couple tech issues, we only had two cards, and of course, two of the people we want to see, we can't.
Isn't that always how it is?
We got one of them at least, and if it's just from that one screen, yeah, that's just. Ooh. We could have. This could be a three. This could have been a three-way tie.
Easily. Was the one who played us 3-3 though, right?
Yeah, we had a three-way tie earlier, and another two-way tie down in semis.
Every race.
It is a rule of Catalyst. There must be a tie every time.
Like we were saying in race 1 when we saw
I think last year was Engel and Bubbles tied to get in the finals. Now Bubbles runs away with it in semis, and then another tiebreaker for finals. It's all it can
real
ever be.
impressive shit. We saw really impressive showing, a lot of great running talent.
Yeah, and what an effort by Batboo for these last couple races. He's getting 25 points in just 2 races in the end.
Really impressive.
Clawing his way all the way back for one more chance to get in.
Yep. Never
If
give
how
up.
he said these
Never
picks
give up.
are any indication, he'll be fine. This is his chance to prove it. You proved first time World Watch, last 2 is who you are. This is how you do it.
Yep.
And yeah, and it's 1v1, so if you lose, maybe it's just Mickey then. and that's how it always works.
It's always there too.
And if you win, it's a serious form.
This is just about the best way we can do it, though.
There's a magic to 1v1 tiebreakers. They're always great.
Especially in person. I mean, we saw earlier the 1v1.
The
whole
crowd
crowd. We saw the half circle around.
Just like a 2-3 person G player.
I think that was the loudest it's gotten in here yet. Except for maybe just now, I've seen that it was too tied.
I mean, they're exciting. You get a bonus for this. You set it for 12, you're getting 13. Vegas does it.
And we're getting right into it
Going
here on
to DS
Mario.
Mario Stadium.
Very technical track. Definitely one of the most technical of the base game.
I think if this wasn't going to be about lines, it is now. Wario Stadium is like, it's the runner. It's one of the hardest runners. It has been for so long. You're getting this coin pull immediately. Yeah, Batboo starting in first. You're already now at 6 coins. It's going to be 7. That middle coin's trapped as well. But just the coin advantage Batboo's going to have over Josh. I don't know how many Josh has so close.
Single. Let's see what Josh can get for this double.
Yeah, Batboo getting his basically the line's a little bit going into the turn. Josh has now in blind.
Pressure on for Batboo in 1. Got those coins and made the flub.
You've got to match this coin immediately. You need the speed.
Need the double.
You need to smash that as soon as you got it.
Shroom as well.
Where's the bomb?
It's walking. Oh my god, almost got him.
Batboo! Batboo!
Still only a couple inches behind
Look at how close these two are. There's still a shroom up here. There's still a red here for Batboo as well. If he can get into first and start trailing this thing, it's checkmate position.
Yep. Got the shroom.
I don't know about Josh's coins, but Batboo just got so many from the start.
You can see.
Gets strats this time. You're not making that mistake twice. He's been getting on Josh slowly as well. Teddy Bug, you just have more speed.
Let's
And
see
there's
if Batboo
nothing,
can
there's
catch
nothing
him off
better about
guard.
getting here.
Catch him off guard with this double. He takes it.
You've got double defense in first now.
It's going to come down to if Josh can get a couple more reds and
Josh
that
just has to do the
shroom.
same thing.
With these double Ds,
With
it's
half
going
the
to be
time.
difficult.
Yeah, this gap on the minimap is just growing as well because Josh just lost 3 coins as well. Batboo's still at 10. That's 2% more speed for Batboo. It's going to matter. Yeah, a lap here is about 40 seconds. You're just doing the whole track. Like,
Coming into
you're
last
doing the
set
whole
here.
track about a full second faster. And there's just about nothing Josh can do about that.
See if Josh chains any reds.
If
Won't
Josh
be.
got a shroom, he's right back in this. There wasn't a shroom. I think that's
No
it.
shroom. Batboo finish it up in first.
Batboo takes it.
Moving on to the next round. And
Batboo
hyping the
takes
crowd
it.
up.
We saw him cross the line. I think that's the switch light. coming
And
out of the
climbing
line.
over the Batboo getting everybody excited in here. What a great comeback from him. Great story.
Absolutely, yeah. Proving that the last 2 races are who Batboo is. Very good. It's aura farming going
Really
into the finals.
impressive race
But
from him.
finals getting started any minute now. That's exactly what you want to do right now. Big intimidation factor. Love to see a tiebreaker.
We're going to be setting up here now, clearing the stage for the grand finals round of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament here at Catalyst.
And for stream purposes, very thankful that this the tiebreaker we saw on stream. The DK Mountain one. The DK Mountain one was just a display by Bubbles.
Yeah, that was
much more
very
exciting one we got to saw here at the 2 today.
Yeah, great play from Batboo. Waited till after the set to red him. Didn't let him get that second place box.
I want to see a tie in 2v2. I want to see a 2v2 tiebreaker so bad.
That would be a lot of fun.
They're so fun.
That would be a lot of fun. We're going to see some 2v2s right after this grand finals today. We're going to be here all night.
We'll be here for a while, and there's plenty more going on tonight. We've got finals of 8 Deluxe coming up. We've got all 2v2 to get through. We've got Salty Sweet. We've got Kirby Air Riders. There's so much going on
So much
today at
going on.
Catalyst.
If you're not here, what are you doing?
It's still
What are
only
you not doing here
4:15.
in Philadelphia?
I cannot believe it's only 4:15 p.m. That's going to be it from us here. Yeah. And that's going to be it from us here for now. I've been airhawkey. I've been joined by Mac. It's been a great time here. Absolutely incredible semis. We're going to be cutting the break and we'll be back with you guys with FFA finals for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Stay tuned.